I'm sure they told you about the sacrifices you'd make. But none of us could have ever predicted this.
Hey, it's Dóri here for Gamereactor. I'm here with Anders, and we have just been playing The Division here today. Now, you've been playing on the Xbox One. Tell me a little bit about, well, first off, what exactly was it that you got your hands on?
I got my hands on Tom Clancy The Division. I got my hands on the first two missions of the game, so-called medical missions. And then I played a little bit of the Dark Zone, the PvP area in the game.
Now, the first couple of missions, it starts off by you complete them to unlock and open up stuff in the this kind of little hub world, right?
Yeah, exactly. You got your own personal area that keeps growing the more you play and the more missions you complete. And if you play a lot of medical missions, it enables you to be a better healer, for example. And if you play a lot of tech missions, it enables you to be a better tech expert, and so forth.
Yeah, and then there are three kind of trees. They don't really have classes, but you can kind of decide, because you start off with one skill slot,
exactly.
And then you decide if that's going to be, in the healing, in the security, or in the what's the term?
The security.
Yeah,
but an important point is that you can always change your loadout. So if you're playing with friends and one of them wants to be a healer, but you're a healer, you can go into the menu and switch to security in 5 seconds.
Yeah. And then later on, when you have more slots, you can pick and choose one or two of each. And
yeah. Exactly. Mix it up a little.
Yeah. And then you get to the skills and the perks.
There was a lot of perks. I tried to play for about 2 hours. Level 20 character, the max level in the game is 30, but the level 20 character has a lot of perks opened, and you could choose, I think it was 4 perks, and that could be everything from when you're in cover you, what was it?
Yeah, it reduces recoil by 25% for a certain amount of time.
Exactly. We got a lot of different ones, and again, you can change them on the go as you wish.
Yeah, I think there was also one where, because if you have the skill in security where you have the ballistic shield,
exactly.
And if you kill somebody with your pistol while you have the shield up, that'll give you an extra clip of ammo for your main weapon. So it's stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you got to venture into the chaos that is the PvP area of the Dark Zone.
Yeah, that was beautiful. I got some worry about the game still. Some of the enemies still felt like bullet sponges, and there was a lot of recoil, almost to the point where sometimes it was ridiculous. I felt I couldn't keep my gun down. But other than that, the Dark Zones is a lot of fun to play, and if you shoot someone that's a good player, then you go rogue yourself, and then all the other players in the Dark Zone can see you, and you become a target. Yeah, a lot of fun.
And it's timed. It's like if you only graze somebody with the bullets, you're rogue for 15 seconds. If you kill them, then you're rogue for a minute.
Yeah, exactly. I tried to roam for about 3 minutes or something, and that was impossible to stay alive. So it's a good idea to be a good guy.
Yeah, and it levels up. You get like if you keep going rogue, and it has its benefit because of course you're in the PvP zone to pick up gear, and it's the best gear in the game.
Exactly.
So when you see a player and he's friendly and he has that little yellow bag, it's very enticing to go after him and kill him. And then the more you kill, the higher you go up in levels, and then you become like, because you get a bounty on your head.
Yeah, exactly. We came across a player that has a level 5 bounty on his head, and all the players in the Dark Zone targeted him directly. It was not possible for him to stay alive very long.
And well, let's move on to like what are your impressions of the game? Like, did it meet up to your? Of course, it should be said this is even a pre-beta. This isn't even the beta that's going to be up soon for all you guys to try out the closed beta. But what were your impressions?
My impressions are really good. As you said, it's a pre-beta, so we came across some problems on the way, but that can be excused. Overall, the city is fantastic, super atmospheric, and the weather is dynamic. Changes in the 5 hours I played. I tried sunshine, darkness, fog, which made it really, really difficult to see where the enemies were. Overall, I got a very good feeling about the game. Still, the shooting. The enemies AI were not that good. They were not that good at taking cover, you know. So just stood there like a mo and took the bullets. And another thing is they had to be shot a lot before they went down. I don't know. It's
it's because I guess it comes from it being an RPG. You know, when you play another like fantasy MMO or an RPG, you're slashing away at them, and it's kind of the same, except you're doing it with bullets here, and it kind of feels off because they're only humans, right? Yeah. But once you get over that, it's part of the game.
Exactly. It's the RPG element, and we just have to get used to it, because if you think of this as a shooter, you will always think, why are this enemy falling and stuff like that. So you need to think of it as an RPG, and the enemies as RPG enemies that need to take a lot more pain before they fall down. Yeah.
And now, of course, playing it here on the Xbox One, I thought it looked really nice and ran smoothly. Like you said, there were a couple of hiccups, some glitches, some characters moving. But like I said, it's because it's pre-release. But I have to say, even though it looks really nice, I can foresee some like turbulence on the internet about it. Now, it doesn't look like when you first showed it off. And I'm just gonna say it right now. It looks really nice, even though it's not exactly what they should. Because of that, of course, is like the goal, what they wanted to get to.
It's a really beautiful game. There's no doubt about it. And not only that, but we're used to in open world games where we see this beautiful city, but we can't enter any of the houses. In this game, it was possible to enter a lot of houses, and the detail inside is incredible. It's not the same hallway we sometimes used to in game where they copy paste. This kept looking different. It was a new scenario every time, and that's really, really incredible.
Yeah, and I have to say, like, with the dynamic weather coming in, it gave the city almost like with a blizzard. It gave the city like an ominous feeling. I was almost reminded of like Max Payne 2 or something. Yeah. You know, the New York in a snowstorm, and then you moved on a little bit, and then it was sunny, and it really gave it that little something extra to just experiencing.
It definitely added something to the game. That's no doubt about it.
I guess that's kind of everything that. Is there anything that you want to touch upon as well?
I don't know. Just last words. It's a beautiful game, and it's a game that has got a lot of not bad press, but like you said, the visual fidelity was not up to when it was revealed back in 2013, and the internet has kind of been a little after it, I guess. But
and also with the couple of delays, people have gotten worried. But from what we played here today, stop worrying. Sign up for the closed beta, try it out for yourselves. Yeah. But I'm really hopeful to see, because we couldn't really see here how the story plays out. We played like 2 missions, and then it was just instances, like random instances. And it seems like because it's not a linear game, you can take the missions in the order that you want. The cutscenes come from like evidence pickups that you get, so it's like an optional audio log, video logs type of thing. So we don't really know how that's going to play out, but
there's still a lot of questions. Like when you're in the dark zone, you got a level for dark zone, and you got a level for the PvE area, and we still don't know what that is gonna enable and what that's gonna do. So still a lot of questions, but from what we play here today, there's reason to be excited, definitely.
Yes. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.